my name is Melissa, and I'm on the affirmative side to lowering the MLDA from 21 to 18. Before I go ahead and start, I wanted to address some things that they just said, talking about children who, if we lowered it, younger children in more 13 age would start drinking. But from pros and cons of lowering drinking age, from Health RF, they actually state that binge drinking often begins around age 13. So whether we lower it or not, that's not going to really be in effect since they're already drinking. He also mentioned a lot of things about drunk driving and how it's mostly common among people who are under the age of 21 and they're drinking. But Get Involved, a study by MAD, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, reports in fatal crashes in 2011, the highest percentage of drunk drivers was drivers ages from 21 to 24, followed by ages 25, which was 32%, followed by ages 25 to 34, which is 30%. So actually, those who are already of age in the United States to drink have 32% more crashes than those who are not legally allowed to drink. So starting off, what I'm trying to talk to you guys about is that although our laws acknowledge that age 18 is, we've notified that as you are sufficient in maturity and your judgment processes have been able to establish the ability to operate a motor vehicle, serve in the military, perform in the jury, and sign a legal contract. Those same laws deny 18-year-olds the right to purchase, possess, and consume alcohol. So we're on one hand saying, sure, you can go ahead and determine if someone should go to jail or not, but also with your same mind, you cannot drink alcohol. I'm going to be talking about some drinking statistics, why binge drinking has increased based on the MLDA 21, and it's also increased drinking behind closed doors. And some educational processes that will benefit from us moving it to MLDA to 18. Michelle Minton, writer in the National Review Online, states that 70% of graduating high school seniors have already consumed alcohol. So the MLDA 21 law is already largely ineffective if 72% of seniors about 18 years old are already consuming alcohol. So that law is just not working. Additionally, Students for Sensible Drug Policy says that more than 90% of high school seniors claim that alcohol is fairly easy or very easy to obtain, and nearly half have admitted to drinking the past 30 days. So that just reiterates what I said, that this law is largely ineffective, and either we're not enforcing it or something, but if something is ineffective, it needs to be changed, and we believe that the change is in lowering the drinking age. Next, talk about drinking behind closed doors. Now, rather than when you're of age, which the United States has declared as 21, you can drink in a bar, which is so much safer if you think about it than a house party or a frat party. When you're at a bar, you are safe. You can drink as whatever you feel like you should be able to drink, but bartenders can say, you know what, you're done, you need to leave, there's security there. It's a lot safer than when you're at, a frat party where you want to get drunk, great, let's go ahead and supply that. If somebody's at a bar, they have to pay for their alcohol, which usually it's more expensive. So if I was drinking there, I would say, hey, I'm gonna pay less, I don't want to pay as much, so maybe I'm gonna drink less. Rather, if you're at places that those 18 to 20 are usually drinking, alcohol is cheaper or even free, so you're going to drink more alcohol, and this increases what we were talking about, binge drinking. Who I mentioned before, Michelle Minton, writer in National Review Online, she states that American teens learn to drink in unmonitored environments of a basement or backyard, backwoods with their friends. So they're unmonitored, not safe environments. Students for Sensible Drug Policy says the current minimum drinking age forces young people to drink in unsafe environments. Just reiterating what I said. Also, that the increase in binge drinking in those from 18 to 20, like we've been talking about the forbidden fruit, it's you want it so much and you can't have it. So when you are able to get your hands on it at a party, you're going to overindulge. And pros and cons of lowering the drinking age from Health RF states that 90% of alcohol consumed by those under 21 is in the form of binge drinking. And the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services states that teens drink less often than adults, but when they do drink, they drink more than adults. On average, young people have 5 drinks on a single occasion. Then this behavior is called binge drinking. So, as it says, adults are drinking less because it's legal to them. If they want to get a drink, they can. Why not? So if it's illegal to you, you're going to want it more. Just as a kid, you tell them not to do something, they're going to defy you. They're going to go out and do it. Moving on to drinking behind closed doors, some cases in the University of Colorado at Boulder, Gordy Brady and Samantha Spady are just a couple examples of students that have died there from drinking at fraternity parties. They overindulge in alcohol because, binge drinking, they don't get to drink Monday through Thursday. And so Friday night, that's what they're going to do. And since the age is 21, they got drunk and their friends didn't find the need to call the police because they didn't want to get in trouble. So this is causing increased deaths in those from 18 to 20 who are scared and don't want to get in trouble if they come forward with the fact that they have been drinking. A great advocator for lowering the drinking age is John McCardle, Vice Chancellor at the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee. He proposes an alcohol education program called Choose Responsibility that would educate students in high school to college level. And he says the simple solution is to turn these responsibilities back to the states to be laboratories of experimentation that can be accompanied by removing the provision of the federal law that reduces the highway funding. So just as we do in Washington with the marijuana legalization it's an experiment. And whether it shows to be beneficial or not, the federal government can decide that, and that's what we feel like should happen in the United States with the MLDA law. Thank you.